All right, I was just about to do a video on work-life balance in Europe and America, but I realized I am starving. So today we're getting the ultimate Paris food tour, 18 must-try dishes. We got baguettes, we got beef bourguignon, crepes, and more. French food looks absolutely amazing. We've done a couple of videos where we've seen like street food in France, really nice restaurants. So I'm kind of excited to see what we got for 18 must-try dishes. That's a lot. And hopefully they are explaining the ingredients so I can make them myself. All right, without further ado, let's just get into the video. A lot of stuff that
France has one of the most famous cuisines in the world. And over the next few days, we're going to show you the best dishes you need to try when you come to Paris.
For our first dish, we are starting off with a traditional French crepe. This is kind of like a pancake, but thinner, and they have so many different kinds of toppings. I chose the one with caramel and salted butter.
Oh. I don't think I've ever had one of these before.
This is perfection. It's like a little bit crispy on the outside and then nice and soft on the inside.
How did she pronounce it? I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong, right? We say crepes. It sounded like she said crepe. Anyway, regardless, I still have yet to have one of these. I know it's like kind of a cardinal sin being like a huge foodie and never having a crepe, and I'm going to say crepe, because I don't know how else to say it. It looks amazing though. I really gotta try one of these. Maybe I'll save it for when I'm in France for the first time.
Naik has the savory version, which is called a galette, and this one has ham and egg.
Ooh.
So we've come to this market located on the Place de la Bastille. It has dozens of different food stalls.
France is known for its cheeses, le fromage. So we have this, which is a quiche, it has cheese inside, and this version also has spinach and salmon.
Salmon?
Oh, that looks amazing.
Oh wow. It's got this nice crispy crust on the outside and the inside. You have the cheese and the salmon, really good. Now, if you want something different, they also have a version with bacon, or they also have a cheese souffle.
Markets have some of the best food in Paris, and I absolutely love the vibe of this one. But now we're going to go to a traditional French bistro.
Whoa.
We've come to this place called Bourguignon du Marin, and they specialize in one thing, which is this bœuf bourguignon. This is beef, and it's been stewed for hours in like a French red wine.
Oh my god. This is my jam right here. I love like beef and potatoes that are made in like a stew. Bourguignon? I don't know how he's pronouncing it. I'm trying.
There's some bacon in there, some mushrooms, some other veggies. It just smells amazing. It comes in this beautiful looking pot.
Yo, nice watch.
The meat has been stewed for so long it just falls apart, and then the red wine sauce has been thickened. What is not to love about this dish?
We found a list of the best beef bourguignons in all of Paris, and this place was on that list.
This place is a bistro. In comparison to a restaurant, the food is a bit more simple here. It's more like home-cooked meals they have here.
Can we just talk about like the open concept of the restaurant? Ours are usually like restaurant, and then if there's a patio, that's what we, the patio area is always like really separated. You gotta go through a door. This is all like opened up. Really, really nice.
Have the magret de canard, which is duck, something they have a lot here in France. So the pinkish on the inside, nice and crispy on the outside, and a small layer of fat here.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Which gives it a lot of flavor. Now this sauce is a blueberry sauce, sauce de myrtille. So we're gonna
blueberry
soak it up
on
a little
duck?
bit. We've got some potatoes, some veggies here as well. This is actually really good.
It's almost like the French know how to cook.
And for dessert, we have this chocolate cake with caramel ice cream and crème anglaise. It was absolutely delicious.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's it right there. I just want to make that. I got to find a recipe for all three of those.
And we're gonna show you 18 dishes in total, but it is the last two that to us are our personal favorites, the best French foods you could find in Paris, coming up at the end of the video.
All right.
Now, France is of course super famous for its pastries, and we just went to a local bakery right around the corner here. They have beautiful French baguettes, but especially the baked goods and the desserts. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh my
this
dear
is
God.
a lemon tart, and it just looks out of a dream. I'm gonna dive right in.
We do not have anything like this.
She couldn't contain it.
I'm telling you right now, if there's any French people that know how to make this really well, open a restaurant up like that, sell this here in the States, you would make so much money. Never seen anything like this in my whole life.
Stop anymore.
Wow.
Other than like videos.
It's better than a dream.
It looks so
Now
fluffy.
I've chosen my personal favorite pastry here in France, the eclair. It's beautiful, it's simple, it's a pastry. They fill it up with chocolate cream and then they put another layer of chocolate on top.
Oh my God.
It's kind of like a chocolate mousse cream inside. Then you've got the crunchy chocolate on top.
It looks like a donut.
Now this is the simple everyday version of an eclair. If you want something a little bit more fancy, you should head to Galerie Lafayette.
Galerie Lafayette is the fanciest department store in all of Paris. Look at these.
Yeah.
These are like designer eclairs, little pieces of art, and I'm going to eat them.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Eclair?
Best eclair ever. Like it's in a whole different league.
It's a flavor explosion in my mouth. Now, for something completely
Jesus.
different, we've come to one of our favorite restaurants in Paris. I mean, just the
My mouth
vibe
is
here
watering
alone
so
is
bad right
crazy. Now, a lot of people wonder, like, do they really eat snails in Paris? I can say, yes, they do.
Oh
This
my
restaurant's
gosh.
specialty is snails because the name of the restaurant is
I mean, if the snail is like stuffed with like really good French cheese, that's what it looked like was inside of it, like a cheese that was like broiled. I bet it's probably amazing. Escargot.
Escargot de Montreuil. So you grab this little thing that looks like a torture device, but it's actually a grip, and you grab them like this. Take the little utensil
that?
right here, and then you pull out the snail like this.
Holy
That's it.
cow.
Wow. This is actually really
probably
good.
so
They have a
good.
special
Yeah.
flavor. The standard one is with a lot of garlic, but this one has a little bit of a spicy kick to it. You can see there's also butter inside. Now for the actual
Okay.
best part is that you pour out the rest of the butter into the little pan,
And you dip the bread.
and then you dip the breadsticks.
So here we have another French classic. This is beef tartare. It is ground beef that they mix in
Tartare?
with usually a little bit of pickled vegetables, some mayonnaise, some mustard, and in this case there's also some oil on there that seems to have like lots of herbs in there.
All right.
It's topped with a refreshing little salad, nice and crispy. But plot twist, this is actually raw beef. It's really,
Yep.
really typical for France, and it's perfect to have in summer because right now it is 35 degrees Celsius, and I would just love nothing more than to have a nice and refreshing meal. So
I'm a little nervous to try this, but I'll do it. I've never been able to do it before. There was a restaurant when I was growing up that used to serve this, and we never ordered it, but I was always curious. Definitely not like
Wow.
this, like
I
an
can
American
think
version.
nothing in the entire world that I would like better right now, and it's served with some French fries. Winning at life.
Yeah.
This restaurant actually offers a set menu. You can have a 2-course meal for just 19 euros. So you can have a starter and a main, or a main and dessert, or you can have 3-course menu for just 29 euros. I have the
That's a
sturgeon.
killer
This
deal.
is sturgeon type of fish in a typical French way with capers on top and then some buttery
on,
sauce
olives.
because, I mean, it's France. Oh, it sounds like there's an emergency going on somewhere. Somebody didn't put enough butter on the meal. I love like food prepared the French way, my favorite kind of way.
Dude, French
Crème
food looks
brûlée.
amazing. Holy
One
cow.
of the best French desserts, a custard-based dish. They put sugar on top and then they caramelize it with a blowtorch. Hence the name crème brûlée, burnt cream.
I've served so many of these things over the years when I worked in restaurants. People go crazy for them here.
So we've been to Paris a
Already
bunch
on number
of times,
11?
and if there's one thing I recommend you do before you come here, it's learning at least a little bit of French. Most Parisians don't speak fluent English, which means that even simple things like ordering food can turn into a bit of a struggle. End up standing in a bakery, hoping that you're actually ordering a croissant and not accidentally declaring war on the entire country. If you're interested in learning French, definitely check out Rosetta Stone, which is our partner for this video. Using Rosetta Stone, you'll learn real phrases that you'll actually use out in the real world, like trying to order a coffee, asking to have it to go, or paying the bill. And it's a really immersive platform. They show you pictures.
That's cool. I will say there are so many language learning apps. A couple of them have reached out to me wanting to do sponsors on the channel, but I don't want to put you guys through that right now. There's a lot.
And you can actually hear native speakers say the phrases, which makes it so much easier to learn. Now, I already speak some French, but I was getting a little bit rusty, so I've been using their app to brush up a little bit. The lessons take just 5 or 10 minutes, plus they have this really cool feature.
I'll have to check out Rosetta Stone.
I really love that real world and use what you've learned. It shows respect, and it will make your trip 60% off for life.
Good morning, it's time for some...
Below to get started today.
Good morning, it's time for some breakfast.
To get started today.
Good morning, it's time for some breakfast. They have the best breakfasts in the world. We are here at Du Pain et des Idées. This is an award-winning bakery.
And it is so beautiful on the inside. It looks like it has 200 different kinds of beautiful pastries.
Look at that
so we
thing.
bought a couple. I'm going to start off. Usually in France, I think this is called a pain au chocolat, but here they call it a chocolatine. And it's essentially like kind of a puff pastry, but in the middle...
Jelly. Chocolate.
Wow.
Okay.
I have the very classical one, which is a croissant. Look at this. You can hear the crispiness.
Oh, man.
Crunch.
This is so flaky.
Yeah.
It's still like soft and wow.
This is called an...
Is it too American of me that I want to take that croissant and cut it in half and put bacon and eggs in between it with a little cheese?
au pistache. And escargot means snail, and the middle part is supposed to be the best part. It has a little bit of pistachio, a little bit of chocolate.
Wow, pistachio.
Wow. If you want to have some breakfast pastries, come as early as you can. Like by 10 a.m., I think a lot of places kind of run out of this good stuff, especially on the weekend.
I think it's
Look
time
at this scenery.
to eat one of the most French things you can eat. This is baguette. It's a little masterpiece. The French love their baguette and they've perfected it over hundreds of years. They've put all their effort into this.
This is hundreds of years old?
No, luckily not.
You're killing me right now. This looks...
And the typical way French have their baguette is jambon beurre. It's the most classical thing you can eat here. The quintessential French lunch. Wow. This baguette is really next level. It's really crunchy. It's a little bit chewy. And then you've got the ham and the butter giving it like a smooth texture. And now that was the classical baguette.
I need a drink of water in my mouth. Oh, all right.
That they have here in Paris. Now behind me is a shop that has won, not once, but twice, the World Championship for the best lobster roll. Now what makes it so good is their brioche bun. You know, they really know their breads here in France. They fill it up with lobster, and then he takes this really huge turkey bastard, fills it up not once but twice with butter, and then just pours it on top.
Holy cow, that's a lot of butter. Holy shit. Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really need to try this, Kim.
I feel like when I come to Europe, the only thing I'm going to be doing throughout your guys' countries is just food videos. Totally kidding. I want to see other stuff, but like, there's probably going to be a food video in every country I go to.
It is ridiculous how good this is. And France really has great seafood. They have like oysters and they have lobster and they have big seafood platters. But I think this is like a really nice modern take on it, with the French bread and 2 kilos of butter.
The butter.
30 USD? That seems about right.
Life is good.
It would actually be more
expensive
expensive
here. Next up, we are having one of the most heavenly little snacks in all of Paris. We have come to La Durée, which is world famous for its macarons.
Macarons?
Look at this pretty little box that they put it in. Unbelievable.
It looks like,
So
yeah,
these
it's
are
like you're
about
opening
the
a
most
Tiffany box.
high-end macarons you're going to be able to find, and they are not cheap. This little box costs 26 euros for 8 pieces, but they're supposed to be the absolute best. They've been making them for 150 years. Oh my goodness. In 37 years of life, I have never had a macaron, and I've tried a bunch of them as good as this one.
This is why I love France.
I've tried a
Life
lot of
is
them
too
too.
short to drink bad wine. I agree. Now it's time for the moment supreme. All the restaurants
here we
walk
go.
past were empty, but here people are queuing up, waiting for it to open up. The thing is, they only make one dish, but they make it really, really well. We've come to the restaurant called Relais de l'Entrecôte, and they only serve one dish. You can't even like order here or something. They just come and ask, how do you want your
pasta?
meat?
No.
And that's it. This is
Steak and frites?
frites. It was voted as the most French dish in all of France by the French people. This cut of meat is called entrecôte, which is kind of like a rib.
I would eat 2 plates of these.
It's served with frites, French fries. We are in France, and then this thick, creamy sauce, of which they keep the recipe
Jesus.
very, very secret. Wow,
I'm so hungry.
it's so good. The meat is so soft, but that sauce is like so much flavor in there. And
32
this is my
USD?
favorite
29
dish in
euro?
all of
Okay.
France. And after this, we're gonna have Kim's favorite dish.
I have come by myself to the Bistro de Paris, and I'm actually here to try their signature dessert, but I felt a little bit embarrassed, like a little bit cheap if I were to come here and just have dessert. So I'm also going to show you this, which is typically French. It's called œuf mayo. It's literally just a hard-boiled egg cut in half and topped with French mayonnaise. I've never had it, but it's a classic, so we're gonna try. So much mayonnaise.
Wow. It's almost like a deviled egg, you know? We do deviled eggs a lot, especially Christmas is coming up, so we're going to be doing deviled eggs. I make a killer deviled egg. Probably, of course, it's American. It's got bacon in it. But this looks kind of like a deviled egg, except for they leave the yolk on the inside a little cooked, and they just do the mayonnaise. So it's kind of the same thing, but just probably the texture is a little different, and I would assume the taste.
It's the fact that it's a really good mayonnaise. You can just taste the Dijon mustard in there. You can tell this is not store-bought stuff. It's actually really good. But now,
All right, what do we got here? What is this? Is that ice cream in the middle?
and then here it is, people. My favorite
my
dish
dear.
in all of France. This is
Holy
called
shit.
a profiterole. In English, that is a choux pastry. It just looks amazing, and it's so big. I feel like this is almost like the size of my head. I should not have had the eggs with mayo. That was too much. Anyways, you can have this with custard.
Eating eggs and then going straight to like an ice cream dessert is crazy work.
Whipped cream on the inside, but this one is with ice cream. I have been looking forward to this.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
so glad I don't have to
that
share
looks
this.
amazing.
If you want to see more of Paris, you can watch our video on the best 2 days in Paris here. Or if you want to know what not
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to Nick. Was it Nick and Kim? Naick. I'm gonna subscribe because I want to see the perfect 2 days in Paris video as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I gotta go make dinner now, and I'm absolutely starving. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.